Dwayne started in the company as a filing clerk. Today, Dwayne is an executive director of NAGICO and our chief underwriter. We have proven to you. We have proven to you that at NAGICO we want everybody to be somebody. Not how to be somebody, that's always the question. How to be somebody. You want to be somebody? Here is my answer to you. Do whatever you do with passion. And this is my message to you tonight. My message to you is about passion. You may have an IP address, so you may have the inspiration, and you may have the perspiration. But sometimes it's not just the perspiration that does it, although it will probably get you there. If you want to be the top of the heap, do it with passion. Whatever you do it with passion. What does passion do and what it is? Passion is a compelling desire for something. And for the purpose of this address to you, I am speaking purely about positive passion. Because of course we have things like crimes of passion and all sorts. I know. But we're talking about positive passion. And positive passion creates a compelling desire for something. It creates abundant energy. It creates immense excitement and enthusiasm. That's what passion is all about. And I want to invoke passion in you. Passion in our employees, our management, our agents, our brokers. I want to create that passion in you. And I have examples again tonight. Right here within our midst. And I'll take somebody that probably to some of you may not seem to be of great importance within NAGICO. And for that I want to talk about Tina Gennaro. Am I saying that right, Tina? Gennaro. But Tina does, I mean I could speak to many people within NAGICO, but Tina does the stock taking. She gets things done in the storehouse, in the storerooms, and that sort of thing. But Tina has a passion about what she does. And Tina gets even her staff. This week I got an email from Tina, which circulated throughout NAGICO, with a lot of her staff picking up their own brooms and mops and cleaning the warehouse. Tina does that because Tina is passionate about what she does. And without somebody like Tina, NAGICO will not function as well. Because we need that storeroom to be well kept. We need those documents to be stored properly. We need people who can ensure that when somebody wants something, that they can get it. And Tina does this with passion, which is what makes her so valuable and so special to me and to NAGICO. I want to talk to you about somebody else in this midst. Tell you about my wife. My wife works tremendously hard. She works for hours. She wants to be. She has the passion to run a car company better than anybody else. That passion gets her going. When you sit at a meeting with Rena, you will be very upset with her because many times the passion overtakes her. And she has taken a company that was probably the worst 6 or 7 years ago, and because of this lady and her team and her passion into this business, she had made it the most powerful car dealership on this island, period. That is what passion does. One more example and then I'm finished with you about this. Vibert. Whatever Vibert does, he does with passion. I tell Vibert, I need you to go to St. Lucia. No problem, Chief. He likes to call me Chief, by the way. He's the only guy that got it. I said, Vibert, what about Bahamas? I borrow like years off to it. He says, whatever you say, Chief. That's what you want me to do? Ready to go. And he does it with passion. I said to him this week, I said, you know, Grenada, we want to put things together, I want to move it fast and so on. Don't worry. I'm going to make arrangements. I'll go there next week. I'm not kidding you. Vibert is going to go. I only tell Vibert that this week. Vibert is going to Grenada next week. Right, Vibert? Yes, sir. He also knows to call me sir. But Vibert does things with passion. He comes up here, he sings. You could feel the passion. You could feel the energy. You could feel, and it really revolves and tells you that these people will succeed because they have that. When I was in Aruba, Bibiano told me, Matt, you must get a book. He had told me this before, but I didn't pay too much attention. When I was in Aruba, he said, did you get the book? I said, what book? Again, Bibiano. He said, this book, all you can do is all you can do, and all you can do is all you can do. And I said, Jesus Christ. Maybe that's why I didn't get the book. But he said, Matt, it changed my life. That book changed my life. I said, really? He said, yes. So I came back to St. Martin after meeting with Bibiano, which is to tell you that sometimes the simplest things that someone say, you should pay attention to it because you can learn from everyone. So I came back and I tell Peter Gay, get this book, and Peter Gay, with all her great wisdom, got me a used copy at a half price. Which is good. Which made me want her to ask to join Paul in the cost-cutting committee. Anyway, got the book. I have not finished the book. I only got the book like 2 weeks now, and I've been busy traveling and all sorts of things. But I've read the book, and there are a couple of things that A.L. Williams said. And one of them that I singled out and I remember, he said, is that the secret of winning, I should have put that in highlight. The secret of winning is in one word. Desire. Now remember what I said about passion. Passion is a compelling desire. So he was on to something, and I remember that. And it's very important we all remember that. Today I also quoted from A.L. Williams, only 2 chapters, and sometimes I remember as I speak. And he said that if you want to succeed, that there's a common saying, and I don't know how common it is, but I remember his words. To succeed, you must reach further than you can grasp. Remember that. To succeed, you must reach further than you can grasp. Which was very nice because I thought reaching further worked very well for us. But it makes a lot of sense. Desire is to me the same as passion, except passion exudes a bit more energy, abundant energy in things. There's a lot of people that come and has a lot of knowledge. They know a lot. Their knowledge is beyond thinking. But yet there are a lot of people with a lot of knowledge that do not succeed. Do you agree with that? Here. Because, this is my words, pick this nowhere, knowing something very well, so that's your knowledge, knowing something very well does not necessarily mean that you are motivated to do it. It's another thing. You could be the world's best accountant, but if you're not motivated to do it, no way you're going to get anywhere. You might be a very knowledgeable salesman. If you are not motivated to go and sell the products, nothing happens. And also, it does not mean that you can do it well. It does not guarantee you that you're motivated to do it. But there are a lot of people with a lot of knowledge that sits down and you want to know whether they're on the job or they're asleep. Knowledge versus passion. Knowledge is good. At NAGICO, we push people to gain knowledge. But I want to add to everybody here, every management person, employee that is here, every agent, broker, that add passion to your knowledge. Do it with passion. And I guarantee you, you will succeed. It does not matter, bear in mind, it does not matter how young you are, how old you are. If you do something with passion, you will succeed. I'll give you one simple story and then I'll try to move on with this. My grandfather supposedly lived to 108 years old. Some people claim he was a bit older, some say he's a bit younger, it was less than that and so on. But for the sake of argument, let us say, everybody agrees one thing, he lives more than 100 years old. And when he was in his 90s, imagine a guy in his 90s, he introduced private sugarcane farming to the canal number 1 and canal number 2. My grandfather became the first person outside of the sugar estates to bring and start sugarcane planting on a private way. He was 90s when he did that, somewhere about 95. When he was about 100, people asked him, why do you do all of these things? He said, I don't know. Maybe I got a passion for it. I don't think he really expected I will give a lecture about it. But I'm telling you, he is a perfect example of what I'm saying. It does not matter how young you are or how old you are. This guy had a passion that even in the 90s, he decided to bring something new and different. And he succeeded at it as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please, if there's anything you can do to improve your lot and the lot of NAGICO, and to keep us on this path of growth in the Caribbean, to maintain our drive and our energy, to maintain what we are doing, to make sure that our goals are kept, that our 2020 vision, I know you guys would say that like this 2020 vision business. But I didn't know about your Eric Williams at that time. Not Eric Williams, what's his name? Manning. Patrick Manning at the time that he had one too.
He answered my question.
But anyhow, for us to continue on this path and this growth, I want you to add passion. Whatever you do, do with passion. If you work in the filing department, do it with passion. In the scanning department, passion. You're a manager, do it with passion. You're an accountant, do it with passion. You're a salesperson, do it with passion. You're a general agency, do it with passion. And that will bring enthusiasm, excitement, and energy. And believe it or not, when you work with passion, time does not matter. Age does not matter. In fact, you'll be healthier and stay younger and stronger. And I know one perfect example. There you go, right here. So I'll close. Just to prove my point, I'll close by saying some famous quotations on passion. Probably the greatest minds ever known to man is Albert Einstein. Without Albert Einstein, the world would not have been anywhere like we would have been in bottle lap days. And he said, I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious.